All right. We are live. Welcome, folks. Hope you're having a good day. It is a number go up day, I guess. Take a break from the casual runs to do some casual big number day. So we're going to be on Plasma deck all day. Welcome, Baja. We'll see how big we can make these numbers today. Let's go next. We probably want that voucher. And Gross Michael doesn't really do a whole lot on Plasma deck at this stage.
Well met.
Midas Mask looking pretty nice. Hello. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Let's do Midas Mask and the reroll voucher. Yeah, might as well. All right. Want the voucher? Probably also do want this for, like, an immolate, maybe. Yeah, we're just looking for all of our face card. Well, it's both good and bad that we found the ones that are already hit with the Midas Mask. Okay. Barely gonna make it. We should probably find some point scoring. Like a Sly Joker would go crazy right now. That'll do. Alright. Hearts. Let's see if we can find some of the gold cards, though. Sure. Bird, thank you for the membership. And Dakota, thank you for the super chat. Hope you get well soon. A golden ticket would go crazy right now. It's also kind of nice. This is the most important thing. Probably might as well get this, and then why not? Holy, we've done it. Huge. That makes everything so much easier. Alright, diamonds are just easier to find right now. Oh my god. Good chance that this is a diamond, but like I can't be sure. This this boss blind continues to troll me at every chance it gets. Alright, let's see if we can find some Jupiters to get ourselves going. Plutos could be good in the long term and help when we are farming that. We're looking for hearts. Nice. Alright. I like clearance sale. I like this crusty fellow. Probably not. We want to keep our suits relatively evenly distributed. I will take an early purple, though. We want to cut cards more than anything. Let's maybe think about that. Because we do need some help with our score still. That could be something. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep our suits evenly distributed,
Well met.
but we're gonna make some more of these if we can. Karma, thank you for the 2 months. Probably not. For spades. Okay. We want spades here. Prepare to be disappointed.
Well met.
Oh! Wow. That's an 8-ball. Ice, thank you for the prime. And Orion, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the content, and congrats on the gold stake. Early overstock, huh? That bodes well for us.
Well met.
Bean, thank you for the 6 months. Bloodstone, probably not it. Wait a minute. It was a good time to buy this planet plaque. There we go. More Pluto. More okay. That helps a lot. Can, thank you for the membership. It's actually pretty close to being relevant, isn't it? Not quite all of our face cards are there yet. We have 1, 2, 3. Which gets us pretty close. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, we can cut a club. We don't want this, though. And we're looking for what, hearts? Wait a minute. This seems like a good idea. Okay. Thanks, 8-ball. I need to get these jacks going. Just need 2 more now. One more now. Eight-ball gives me 1 hermit and then just, like, says goodbye. Yep. Bro really said job's done. I would like to cut down on the deck still. Because we have this one queen that we can still get a free enhancement with the Midas Mask. It's a little bit of a risk, but like we clearly don't need the score right now, right? So I don't think it's that big of a deal. One more. I don't think we really need chips if we have Ancient Joker and Driver's License as our main scoring options, so I think we're fine. Looking for spades. Okay. There's our queen as well, so yeah, we've got the Driver's License online. Let's not win this. Neat. Why did I play the pair? I'm never gonna do that again. Might as well get a couple of extra bucks from these jacks. Alright. Got plenty of time now to farm money. I mean, this is our next Joker that we want to... Ooh. It's pretty good with the golden ticket. Then we could sub this out for like a Paradolia. If we really want to get our money going. Just have to be careful not to win on accident. We're not playing towards the dusk this hand, though. It's a little ugly. Hearts are the suit that we want the least of, too. Here's what we're gonna do. Try and break these. Oh! Huge. Alright, cool. Keeps us relatively even. Show man. Looking for a red seal still. That's a long ways to go. Let's try it. So we need strengths now. Yes, double idol hits the same card every time. But I think, given that you said suit, you're talking about Ancient Joker, which also hits the same suit every time. I do have a purple in here somewhere. Allegedly. Huge draw. Do probably just buy that voucher on the way out, since we have the overstock. If the vampire showed up, would you take it? Nope. Only if I wanted to put a serious, like, cap on the run, and since it's number go up day, that would be at odds with what we're aiming for. I think I'll just take the Jupiter here. One hand type shouldn't be a problem, other than like that first hand. Spades, let's look for a strength out of this. Don't want this, but okay. Ness, thank you for the 2 months. This might accidentally win before I'm done farming. No, okay, we're good.
Well met.
Neat. Gazer, thank you for the prime. Neat. Rebate could be interesting. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for correcting my pronunciation. I guess John. Welcome, man. Do we need Midas? We don't need it. I guess I was just kind of holding out hope for the Pareidolia, but you're probably right. Better off just getting something good here, and then we do want the voucher, but that should be the hello. The last thing that we buy. This has been a good shop so far. Diamonds.
Well met.
I don't have seed money, do I? Ooin. Thank you for the prime. Alright. Do need to find an early flush. What do I have the most of? Hearts need to die. Okay, so we play this flush. And we're just trying to get the dust can online now. Yeah, we don't need the score, so there's no reason to not copy the golden ticket there. Seed money is finally here. Welcome back, Midas Mask. It may be more money over the course of the run just to start like making random non-face cards, gold cards as well. Maybe a better red seal in here. Other purple's pretty good too. Buy it, we'll sell it later, almost assuredly. Wait, I have seed money now, but it also doesn't matter because I have golden tickets. Alright, we do need to kill hearts still, but probably not that one. So let's just kill this. We are playing spades. We do have another purple. There it is. Glad we found it so useful. Technically this is better, but nobody actually cares about you walkie-talkie. Hearts. Chat is kind of tempting here. But probably just worse than a dusk. We're on hearts. Which is unfortunate because I do want to murder one. This. Send it. I bought Magic Trick to clear the voucher. It's a fine one to buy early so that the good vouchers can show up and it doesn't keep blocking a voucher slot. No strength. Have we seen any strengths? Need to get out of hearts into clubs. So let's do this. So I won at the beginning with the 8-ball. Yeah, that was before we got the red seal, though, unfortunately. Sock is really nice. I don't know what I can cut for it right now. Because we are going into the plant. Like, the whole point of the trading card was to set ourselves up so that we could take the sock instead of the dusk, but that probably just kills me right now. I think I'm just going to keep the trading card. We have enough money that we can find it again. Okay.
Well met.
Well, we're going to need the Terras to do some work then. Alright, we were looking to play diamonds. We've already drawn them. I mean, doesn't really matter, right? Let's do like this. Money tree. I still need to find a better red seal, so I'm going to look in here. Purple could be helpful, since I lost the trading card. Alright, we might unfortunately have to skip, depending on what this lands on next blind. Purple.
Well met.
Very nice. Dancy, thank you for the gifted sub to Trend Lover 69. Very cool.
Well met.
Warzod, thank you for the prime. Nice, we need to cut some hearts still. And maybe start looking for an off-ramp into a more reliable build.
Well met.
Jaffe, thank you for the 4 months. Under full copy, we get more money, probably. Okay. Let's start building towards the mine, though. Is that still... It's not, like, as good as the golden ticket, obviously, but... It can help with the transition point. Okay, what did it land on? Hearts? Perfect. We don't have to skip now. Another trash tier negative at our disposal. Okay. That was easy. It's probably full copy this now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not how you count. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. Sure. Alright. Still get decent money. Dancy, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Nope. Got a red seal? Strengthen some queens ahead of time. Not quite set up for that. Wait, no, we need that 7 to get strengthened. It's that pareidolia that we were looking for a lot earlier. Don't have enough steel to justify that. We are on clubs. So we actually want to kill hearts. Not super excited about this. Nice. Only have one of these, right? Cool.
Well met.
Let's hit our hand first and then kind of mess around. Cool. We hit. Fred, thank you for the 3 months. We don't really need to farm for gold cards anymore, other than to keep them in hand, or the dusk anymore, other than to like get more gold cards in hand. So dusk could be next to go, just because our scoring is well beyond what we need it to be. Let's grab that. We want discards. High card level 8. It's probably more than sufficient if we find a Baron at some point. For a better red seal again. Luchador, anything meaningful? We just sell one of our trash negatives. Could farm the certificate for red seals, but it's pretty unreliable, and could dilute the deck and undo some of the aggressive deck fixing we've already done. Alright, we want to play what? Spades? I really like this use of Fool. Okay. You and you. We want to get one heart. Not yet, though. Let's see how we look without the dusk. It's going to be way more than enough. But it'll give me a gauge of... Okay, we've got several anti, so the dusk is just not that important without the golden ticket anymore. Red seal? Nope. Strength. Very important for that red seal. Probably worth fooling the strength as well. Blowman, no thank you. Well, I mean, no, we still need the Baron more than anything. We are playing diamonds. Jeez. Okay, let's try and find that red seal. Cost me money, but... Oh, no. Ooh, just in time. Okay. We're strengthening a red seal to make it a king for an eventual Baron or a hopeful Baron. William, I feel like you're just kind of embarrassing yourself, but if that's your goal, you can continue doing so. Queens. I don't think we're there yet. We need to wreck the deck some more. It's always bizarre to me that people, like, insist upon changing other people's minds about me. Like, it's fine. I don't care if you don't like me. A lot of people don't like me. That's normal. I get it, to be honest with you. But to, like...
Well met.
to feel the need to, like, go into my chat and change other people's opinions of me is just bizarre. Like, that's... You need to talk to somebody about that. Intrinsics, thank you for the sub. Alright. What are we playing here? Spades? I almost sold the dusk. Full deck. We want to kill hearts. Diamonds are fine as well. I don't know if we're looking for spades. Okay, that's probably good enough. Cool. Yeah, welcome, AU. We can check for another strength, but we do have a temperance in here right now. Oh, I forgot to move this. That was silly. More discards. Yeah, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean it's, like, necessary to share it, is the thing. Or rather, is appropriate to share it. I'll take one blue seal. On a king, specifically. I play Hearthstone when Rorin forces me to. He kidnaps me and, like, demands that I play Hearthstone with him. And then sometimes Blizzard gives me money to do it. I really want a strength out of that more than I want, what, like $16, I think? Bonerman. It's a lot of rolling. That magic trick before we have our jokers locked down is a little unfortunate. That's a good boss blind to get out of the way, though. Playing clubs. We want to kill spades and hearts. I misclicked. I was trying to kill that card. Just put this here. We're playing clubs, though. Okay. Shouldn't have any more purple, right? I'm gonna just do you a favor here, William. This is not healthy for you. Dan, thank you for the donation. 3 out of the 7 cards. Cool. Boy, we still do have that dusk, don't we?
Well met.
Splinter, thank you for the prime. And Zero, thank you as well.
Well met.
Alright, strength. Still looking for it. We want to get rid of hearts, so
Well met.
let's do this. The Smar one, thank you for the prime. Hackermans. Yeah, let's do maybe this for the interim, since we don't need the dusk. Cat. Spades. I have no concept of my score right now is the problem. Strength? Oof, okay. So I'm still gonna copy here like a coward. And then because of the mime, this ends up being better. Dakota, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, a Baron is exactly what we're looking for here, so we can continue manifesting the Baron. I don't think there's anything that's like remotely comparable to a Baron right now. We still got a death in the Fool. Well, no we don't, because we have the death here. Better Red Seal? We really want to find those strengths now, though.
Well met.
Vamp, thank you for the 4 months. That's pretty good. We will sell the walkie-talkie for that. But it has a pretty high probability of hitting the Blueprint Brainstorm, especially if we find a... Like, we might hang on to it until we find a Baron for this, and then sell the Invisible, or sell the Ancient, sell the Invisible. It's then a better chance, like 2 out of 3 for the copy effects, and then buy the Baron. So let's hold money for now. Sure. Got to move the mime. It's minus $6. Okay, now we're pretty overloaded in hearts. This will help. Find that Baron. Dusk is back. Alright. Let's save our money and do a Giga roll next round. That boss blind is not ideal, because I don't want to have to skip here. But hopefully we'll be out of the Ancient Joker by then. Oh my god. Maybe I should have converted suit there. Let's hold these Terras for now. Because they're very good, I just don't have great options for using them. It's a... Alright. Now it's time for the Baron Scramble. Drax, thank you for the prime. Which is also, coincidentally, my favorite breakfast. Guess we hit the strength in this, so that it's with our fool. No. What is this on club? Oh my god, it landed perfectly again. That's really lucky. Okay, unfortunately, I really want this, but I don't have anything to sell for it. Could be the mime sell. There's the strength. Boy, that's a shame.
Well met.
You're looking for clubs. But also we want to find exactly those. Okay. I think we need to turn one here, just so that we have some like mime action long term. Good. T-Smoke. Thank you for the bits. Barton Scramble, I'm more of a skip scramble man myself. Look, to each their own. Ooh, didn't quite get back over money tree value. Rolled a little too hard. 17, 20. Nope. Nope. Alright. We are on spades. Found some spades. Here. Hey, welcome, Kali. a good voucher. So we need more time to set up. I mean, this is just free, right? Dusk is back. Okay, uh-oh. Let's take a gamble here. Can I even take that, though? Like, I could copy these and then copy the mime. I don't think that's ideal. You can, it's a question of whether you survive. Yeah, exactly. It's probably unwise. Hearts. Discard these. Discard this. Okay. You. I can use these to potentially revive some stuff. I think I could have taken that DNA. I would have just liked to have done so with, like, strengths ready to go. Ryan, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, first ever useful 7. Sock is back. Not what we're looking for right now. There's that strength. Okay. Got 2 jacks. There's one. Okay. I think it's possible that now if I find the DNA, I take it. It's so bad. But I don't think we're quite there yet. Huge. On clurbs. Huge death. Please tell me it doesn't land on hearts again. Okay. We should be okay. I don't think we played some of the good cards that are hearts, and we have, like, extra hearts. But, like, that was what the first blind was, so there are going to be some debuff cards here. This could potentially kill the run. I think it's just It's gigabait. Definitely can you. 1 in 5. Like, I can't even do anything with a Trib right now. Or, well, Trib would be the best hit. I can't do anything with a Perkio right now. This is not well positioned for a Perkio setup. Alright. For our hearts. Ideally those that are playable. Cool. I mean, this should just do it already, right? Yeah, that's a lot of extra re-triggers. Alright. Wow. The deaths do be flowing. We've rolled so much. No reason not to wheel? Yes, there is. Just because you don't know it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Could be polychrome, and it will not impact our score whatsoever. So, it could be, you're right. But that changes nothing. I don't think the wheel because it blocks Ecto and does not impact our score whatsoever in endless runs. So, like, in some ways, it's potentially actively bad for us. Problem is we're dead next ante if we don't find the Baron. Can't take that. Okay, here's what we can do, though. What are we playing? Diamonds. Let's test something here. Okay, I need to stop being such a coward. What's our blind? Oh, that's bad. This is bad timing. It's fine. Okay. Okay, that's the voucher. This is the benefit to taking the magic trick early. So now we clear a voucher. That's pretty big. It's also huge that it's enhanced, so it can't eat the Ecto. I don't think we're gonna make it to Nan-Inf on this one, though, unfortunately. Just because we don't have great money. And we don't have, like, because I don't have great money, I haven't been able... The colas came way too late is the problem, when I was kind of locked in with my, my Joker setup. What would it take to get there? Joker slot is the main thing I need right now. So I need to find the Ecto or the antimatter soon. Need to find the Ecto soon. And then vouchers are a huge, huge limiting factor. I also obviously need to find the Baron at some point. Oh, okay. Starting to get there. Oh, Ecto me? That's a shame. Whoops. There we go. It's finally something. Gonna hang on to this until we find the Baron so I can start making gold cards, I guess. Missed a Pluto, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, let's just do it now. We're running out of space on our score right now. Doesn't matter. That could help short term until we find the Baron. Rye bread. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Our voucher situation is also just horrid. That's what I was looking for here. Even better. Steel Joker, one of the best negatives in the game. It does look nice, yeah. If our deck were a little cleaner, that could be the way. No overstock is so rough. I have overstock. Ooh. Just not overstock plus. Okay. Now we can start hoarding money for a bit. Jeez. How many rolls was that, man? +25 rolls. The plus doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Platinum Joker, thank you for the bits. Alright, vouchers are the next priority. That's another one cleared, but we have got a lot of important missing ones. Like, we don't even have the first iteration of reroll. Dakota, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, we don't have good vouchers whatsoever. Ooh. Nah, Spectral Skip tends to be bait, right? Like, there's so many bad spectral cards, and you only get to see 2 total cards. Going for anti-39? It's already too late for that. We needed a Perkio like 12 antis ago. It's like going to take a lot for this run even to hit the regular Nanoimp at this stage. So I just kind of have to get lucky from here. It's a lot of deaths. No need to roll. There we go. I need more steel. I need money. I'm copying the mime, give a higher score. Nope. But also our score is high enough either way. Copying the Baron gives us higher score right now. We probably want to copy the mime maybe once, but I'm too lazy for that. So because we're pitching back most of the steel. Shiny. What a great discard. Alright, give me the antimatter now. There's another voucher cleared at least.
Well met.
Think we can beat that? I think that's maybe early enough that we can beat it. Try it? It cost me a lot of money to try it. Doesn't change anything if I can't beat it. We have passed the plant, yes. Guess we can maybe test here. All right, let's count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we do want 1. Intuition wins again. Yeah, we get there. Fortunately, we did unlock Flush 5, but we don't really care about planets right now. It's depressing. I need to get past this blind.
Well met.
VV. Thank you for the prime. Right, 16. There are some pretty bad boss blinds coming up for us. I don't even have Crystal Ball yet. My god, our vouchers are a nightmare. That one's probably fine. Oops. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Vouchers worked really hard this weekend are demanding a casual Friday? No. How dare you. Yeah, steel is not negative. It also just doesn't really matter for a goal. I have not used an Ecto yet. I would not use an Ecto with a Steel Joker in tow. This might still win, actually. Alright, voucher time. It's necessary. Brass. Thank you for the sub. Every voucher that isn't antimatter is just a spear to my heart. Well, that's another critical voucher, right? Because we need Omen Globe to reliably hit an Ecto. Unless. That's a shame. Not a real boss blind for me. Oops. Okay. For what, like 40s with a decent amount of steel? Should take a spectral skip if it was presented. Already skipped a spectral skip. It is low EV. We can make a lot of money each round that we're going to need, and we have a very low probability of hitting the exact spectral card that we need in 2 chances. It's just very low odds to hit. You know what, fine. Why use Ectoplasm on Steel Joker? Good question. This chat just like baiting? Only the people that can't, like, come up with something interesting or creative to say. Well, we got one reroll. No voucher skip again.
Well met.
$100, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate that. Injustice, thank you for the super chat. Voucher's finally cutting you a break? Yeah. Like, we have been getting good vouchers consecutively. It's just we haven't gotten any voucher skips, which are kind of necessary for brute forcing the vouchers you need. Warrior, thank you for the 4 months. So 2 steel is E40. Probably gonna have to play more steel next round, which cuts into my money. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not a great boss blind, but probably not worth the reroll. Fennec Fox, thank you for the donation. So copying Baron better than mine because of 1 steal, or I've got it under control, thank you. It's a good voucher. That could help us get the negative. I've already counted it out. I am also copying the Baron.
Well met.
Okay, we just need, I think, 2 steel. Okay, good enough. No tarot packs now, unfortunately. We will get a lot of money off of the boss blind, at least. This is good. Bozo boy. Thank you for the super chat. Isn't 1800 enough? Yep. Good bait. You almost got me. I actually could have farmed some more money here. If I had played hands copying nothing first. Why 1 and 3 retriggers? Because that's not the count. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. At this stage, is there anything skill-dependent left that determines the outcome? Yes. Yes. And earlier, there were also a lot of plays that were skill determinant, or the outcome was based on, like, decisions, right? Like, I don't have to lock into these jokers. I could roll into colas and that type of thing. It is heavily voucher based, but like there are things that I could have done earlier to set myself up for a better position here as well. Like I held on to the ancient joker too long, and there's still some like plays that might seem risky that would give me a better chance. Like I could maybe pivot into an idle sock and oof, that's rough. And like golden ticket setup that would...
Well met.
I think we have to skip those. And hope for a voucher. But yes, there are some things that could be done to, like, make it more likely that we hit there. AKA, thank you for the brand. Okay, we should be able to get through the needle here, so I don't think we need to reroll it with the death and the fool. I think we double skip. We do probably want a high density of steel, though. Okay. Well, we don't even need to use these. All right, let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. You think the devs will change the upper limit to scoring? I don't know. Possibly, but like the game is not balanced around endless, so I don't think it's necessary to do so. Alright, we're deadless ante if something doesn't change. Something changed. They did say that they didn't want to change it into his iconic. Checks out. Ecto? No Ecto. Voucher skips? No voucher skips. No repeat hand types also doesn't matter because we don't have DNA. Can't skip Ecto. That's a bad play. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, we do have blank. We don't have antimatter. Okay, maybe we can actually hang on to some gold cards, but... Ecto? That's a shame. I don't have any non-kings anymore. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Not questioning if the skill required to get to this place, that's obvious. It's less obvious as how boring the rest of the run is. Yeah. Yeah, there are definitely periods in a lot of these runs where it is just like going through the motions until you can find the last remaining pieces, so I definitely understand that sentiment. And we are kind of in that phase right now. But I've also kind of pushed myself into that position as a result of some of my early decisions. Hey, congrats, Sminty. Alright. Gonna be heavily dependent on whatever this voucher pickup is. So the whole reason not to skip it to get money in the blinds. Is it even worth playing the blinds and just skip? Well, using the double tags on anything other than vouchers is kind of throwing right now, first of all, and we get hundreds of dollars every round, so that seems like a good thing to take. I don't know if that's enough hand size. But it is a good pickup. Jeez. Fortunately, I don't know that that matters. No voucher skips. Just gonna have to hope that it's enough. But I don't think it is. And it's... Thank you for the 6 months. I think we were at like 46 earlier, so I don't think it's quite enough. Nope, it is. Alright. A lot of very confident chatters, Holy, 1.5x? Surely that does it. We're very confidently wrong there. I think we can even get away with doing this. Most useful throwback? Yeah, that's a world record throwback if I've ever seen one. Yeah, we can see how much polychrome would do for our score, right? Free 1.5x. Oh my god, it's incredible. Wow, our score's lower. Obviously, because we didn't go full steel, but still. Ecto? No Ecto. Yeah, we've not seen a lot of spectral packs in these shops, have we? I'm getting scammed. Alright. One more chance at antimatter, I guess. Is doubtful the hand will win is get surprised that hit the hand one makes fun of chatters who are also doubtful? No. I'm not making fun of the chatters that are also doubtful. I'm making fun of the chatters that are speaking in absolutes when instead of being doubtful. Those are two different things. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. Alright, GG. Justice, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. It's a good run. It was okay. I think I played poorly at the start. Probably not worth being a tuber. We'll just run it back and get a better one. Like, I didn't manage my my money very well early. The Midas Mask setup should have been a pretty free. I think I could have gotten a lot more. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter because we never saw a voucher skip, but I could have gotten a lot more double tags if I had not been so committed to the Ancient Choker when I didn't need to. Same thing with the Dusk. I was just too big of a coward. Alright, GG. When is Observatory Ever useful aside from Perkio? When you're just trying to beat Anti-8 and you need some time smult. Not every Joker, voucher, or card is built for deep, endless runs. No, retcon? Retcon doesn't change anything. Other than giving up my hope at vouchers. But also, we don't have it, so it doesn't matter. A lot of people just play the first 8 antis. Yeah, and that's what the game is balanced around, right? But Serpent Farm and skip. Okay, how do I do that when I don't have... If I had outs to survive, I would take them. If you had the voucher, I understand. I understand how to play the... believe it or not, I have, in fact, played this game before. Alright. Let me go grab some water and we'll run it back. Alright, I think the one thing I did learn there is that vastly underestimated the amount just like a mime and a little bit of steel can do. And that maybe I should have been testing that a little bit sooner, so that I could get out of the Ancient Joker earlier than I did. I guess we could buy that voucher.
Well met.
Fibberty, thank you for the 3 months. This voucher spectral last in case of Wraith. Well, that does make the early game a breeze, so we do need to find some face cards to discard. There we go. Well, now that's a start. All right. Free win? I mean, we're playing on white stake. Everything is a free win. Okay. How many rolls did it take last run to get one? I think we passed the club boss. Let's spam high card actually to try and get it in the telescope.
Well met.
A wolf named Sif. Thank you for the 2 months. Honestly, I kind of like my jokers right now. Let's roll. Do you want Pluto? Probably want to start here. Let's look for a red seal as well. It's a pretty limiting facet of this right now. Dakota, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, the timing of the Baron compared to last run is pretty absurd. Unfortunately, like, it's not going to do a whole lot for a while, so we're just kind of carrying it, but that's the benefit of having the stunt man at this stage, is that we can carry things. Justice, thank you for the super chat. Great start. Yeah, I'm not disputing that at all. Oh my god. And a blank. Vouchers are arguably already in a better position than they were previously. It is kind of tempting, not because I care about Baron right now, but because I want to get faceless value as frequently as possible. Speaking of, let's just do that.
Well met.
Nice. Warframe, thank you for the prime. I don't have the hand size for that right now. How crazy would it be to just... Nah. This setup is too strong. I feel like there's a world where we onk the blueprint. But... we would get away with it, but I don't think we would be in as strong of a position. Like, it wouldn't die. Clearly. But it would probably put us in a worse position. Just because we'd lose, like, the faceless. Holy.
Well met.
No one, thank you for the 42 months. Early purple seal is strong. Yeah, it is a little bit rough without, or with the stuntman, but it's still good to have. Take another one. Since our hand size is small, we can... Holy. No, no. Sure. Alvaro, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the numbers. Could have been a little bit more interesting with the... Unlucky. Clearance sale when we've got a lot of money. Really just want to find a red seal if we can. I think we've already passed the club boss, right? Am I crazy or hallucinating that? The hand size doesn't really work with that. We also kind of want to... let's just do this before we let it rot in hand. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. Oh, unlucky. Let's kill this, though. 3 relevant rares and anti-1. Is Local Thung's way to withdraw your lawsuit for some of the runs that happened this week? True. It must be. Alright. Let's think about this. Oh, I needed... No, that's not right. Red seal? I could take an early Ecto. That feels like it might be a good place to start here. We have a level 3 high card with a fair number of kings. And then there's a gift card in the shop as well. Nice, good hit. And then that helps, okay. One hand type. It's funny that, like, we actually have a pretty small hand size compared to most games. But it feels big because of the, like, shifting back from... Hello. Having the stuntman. Okay. We are still kind of weak. As you just saw. Hey, Krusty's back. Certificate. Probably don't want to bloat the deck. I need blue seal. I'm gonna roll some here. Probably more than I need to. Adam, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're enjoying the content. Okay, we desperately need this here. Let's take a peek, though. Is Bungler the play? I think with the blueprint it is. It's a lot of money. Oops. Okay, red seal now. That might be a little too crazy. Huge gift card value. L-Dog, thank you for the super chat. Okay. We need to make more kings, or at least a more reliable deck. $37. That's a lot of money. Maybe I needed the chips from that. I'm gonna keep the rocket here. Okay. What I'm learning from this is we need a lot more levels in Pluto. Not enough to buy the Planet Merchant, though. I'll just do it, because we do need a high density of kings right now with the Burglar. I would prefer it to have been on a red seal, but we need this as well. That's huge. We're almost capped out on the Temperance already. I think Rocket leaves us here. And maybe a Temperance as well. I would really like to get that online. Alright, horrendous boss blind, so we're gonna have to figure something out. Just draw these aces, maybe? So we can't use the invisible joker until we get past this boss blind, so we need to figure that out. That could help. Yeah, we'll find something. Do this. We might need the death to bail us out into the boss blind as well, so I'm gonna hang on for a little bit longer. There's our red seal. That's really early. Okay. We can do this.
Well met.
Wait a minute. Don't like this, but it feels pretty necessary. Yeah, we get there. Has Spaceman hit a single time, by the way? We played how many hands? Oh, early overstock too? Oh my god. Yeah, let's. I kind of like having the bungler right now. Spaceman, what am I paying you for?
Well met.
Runster and Devs, thank you for the support. Spaceman trying his best. I don't know about that. Holy, okay. It might be time to get that trading card. Glad we did things in the right order, though. Spaceman not compatible with Blueprint. It is, but I'm still, like, reeling from that situation where I almost died to the plant, you know? Huge. That's not even remotely close. The far and away the best hit. I'll take this. Don't really care about you, but sure. Egg. We've got decent temperance value already. You don't really seem likely to do much here. Okay, we need some strength, though. I'm getting kind of burned by the boss blind, so I'm going to do that as well. Not sixes in case of Sixth Sense.
Well,
Okay, well, this is
met.
going to go crazy. Fresco, thank you for the prime. The red seal is on a jack. So we do need just a couple strengths. It's this fella. Much better than the 7 that we got last time. $32. Okay, you're kind of doo-doo. So let's do this. Holy. Thank you, gift card. Early cola. You love to see it. Could take this. Never mind. Oh, man. Which one of these do I actually want, though? Actually, let's take them both. Because our inventory is going to be full. Chubbles, thank you for the bits. Okay, that's a king. It's a little tough to 2, 3, 4 kings. That helps.
Well met.
I don't know, man. Clubs. I need to save that strength for the jack. Justice, thank you for the super chat. There's a wild early game. Yeah, it's been kind of outrageous. The Good. Okay, kill you. Discard hard for the red seal. I think I still have to use it here. I can't leave it rotting in my inventory. That's pretty good, though. Should probably work on getting some more Midas Mask value. this. Stonks. Maybe we get a better red seal. It seems unlikely, though. Alright. I mean, we already have the showman. We might as well take it for a ride. Game is once again just apologizing to me for last run. My god. Well, there's the strength target that doesn't exist. Oh, I don't have the Midas Mask anymore. Unlucky. Don't really care about the chariot, but I'll take it. Don't really care about the chariot, but I'll take it. Death would be nice to... Just give me a strength. Okay, I think we can probably kill you, right? It's a little bit early. And I really want some spectral cards. Vico, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome. New PB raid? What was the PB? What was the PB? In the 30s? Huge. Yeah, Deja Vu is the pickup that we're hoping for. But it also just helps thin the deck, right? 13 gold stake? Well done. Congratulations. I don't know if I used the death on this for the money yet. No sixes.
Well met.
But I need DNA and I need mime, so it's not like I need the showman for the duplicates yet. How's the game treating you? It was had a bit of a frustrating end to the last run where it couldn't quite find the pieces that we needed, and then the game has, as it often does, apologized and gifted me the good stuff here. So we have 5 6s. So yeah, I think the 6 cents is fine here. Blueprint does not work with 6 cents, no. Or a trading card for that matter. Hit it. We already have double blue seal here. Uh-oh. Okay, talisman's fine. Does blueprint work on my paycheck? Depends on what industry you work in, I think is how that works. And keep that in case of pretty much exactly this situation. Looking for a strength there. I guess with the ecto to hand size, we are having a bit of trouble finding the 6s. but that'll... The probability of finding the 6s will increase over time as we use the trading card. See? The Sixers are in Philadelphia? For now. Nah, they're probably not going anywhere, right? Holy temperance. Alright, well, it probably has to be 6 cents. So let's get the value while we can. Ooh. Way to tick. It's beautiful, chat. Probably skip for the voucher here. We did it. That makes my life easier. Still do want strengths, but... Also want to find devils. Get out of my sight. Wait, I think it still works, right? Yes. Did I get all of the 6? I have 1 6 left. That's actually pretty good 6 cents value for a little they had it. Didn't know that? Yeah, I actually learned that from a chatter, I think, recently. I didn't know that until very recently. Are you telling me I get a negative spaceman here? Wow, these are horrendous. This is the one that's just in the shop, so we don't buy that one yet. We'll buy it on the way out, I think. But I have to buy the magic trick there. Okay. So now I can just freely blow up anything that isn't that Red Seal King. I would like to find an enhancement for it, but that's pretty good. Okay. What is happening here? Yeah, just use the immolate. Doesn't matter. Let's put this here and then look for a fool. Wait, did it rob me of the tarot voucher? Back-to-back runs like this? Yeah, it's white stake. It's harder not to get a run like this than it is to get one. Obviously, this one fell into place, but like, if you've been playing as long as I have, it's not difficult to get a run like this. Had encountered the same problem yesterday. It feels like a bug. Yeah, because it was the, like, I haven't bought this Auntie's voucher yet, right? Okay, surely you'll give me a devil here, right? I mean, Probably better than nothing. Well, we got the money, so it is definitely better than nothing. Skip is for the next shot, not for the ante. I understand that. The first one was the Tarot Merchant, which should be the one for the ante and not the skip. I'm gonna be... Has Spaceman hit a single time, by the way? We've had him for very, very long at this point. Okay, huge. Please, please. Incredible. Incredible hit. Oh my god, he did it. Trolls, thank you for the super chat. One in 11? I feel like it's more than 11, right? Because we had the Space Joker with a... Okay. We could sell the Brainstorm for a blueprint. I think would be wise. Stonks. Okay, we hit. I'll take... I don't really need the blue seal, do I? GXL, thank you for the super chat. Of course not, you have Spaceman? Yeah, I think we just already have a high enough level on it is the main thing. Same thing with Burnt, that doesn't seem necessary. I want this to be blueprint. Nice. Okay. So I want this to be blueprint, then this to be mime. And the reason for that is so that we don't need the second showman to find the brainstorm later is the idea here. Okay. Perfect. So then once we get our Ecto... No, we've already got our Ecto. So once we get our Mime, all we need is we need antimatter into the brainstorm, which is easier than having to find the showman again, then the Joker that we need. I believe we do have blank, yeah. Yeah. So this is some of that Dr. Spectred tech. We did already get one voucher skip. I can now sell this for a cola, though. Honestly, could probably sell it for that. Because we're not looking for repeats anymore, we're looking for mime. No hand size vouchers yet? Yeah, but we're anti-11, so we've got time. We're missing a lot of vouchers. as well as jokers, but we've got time. We have already passed the plant, yes. We had a very early plant. Not worth keeping the brainstorm instead of the showman. Did I gave an extraordinarily long and detailed explanation for that decision. It will die for the mine, but it's probably better to have than not. Just because it gives us... I don't even know if it's... Like, it's an extra $6. It's probably less money, but it, like, loads up our deck a little bit. Nope. Nope. You have quite a lot of vouchers cleared. We probably will sell this for a cola even. I think we passed the club boss, but I can't remember. We'll figure that out if and when we need to. You did? Okay. I thought it was during that, like, anti-1, anti-0 mess, but that was a long time ago. Huge voucher here. Buy this to get another slot in the shop. Just looking for... I didn't even get to say the word mime and it showed up. Alright then. We're hoarding money now. Wait. Actually incredible? Possibly even more incredible. Alright. We are looking for voucher skips still. Vouchers, like, we're anti-12 and the only thing we need now are vouchers. That's a pretty good spot to be. Game is actually handing it to you? Yeah. It certainly feels that way. Perkio and GG. I would not open a soul card here. Fish. I have a hanged man. What am I doing? Need antimatter, both reroll, and a hand size voucher? Yeah, we need both hand size vouchers. Antimatter. But we've got a lot of time to find them. So the downfall of opening a soul card, every one of our jokers is critical. So we would get weaker 5 out of 5 times when we open a soul card.
Well met.
The psychic has not yet been passed. That's like the one remaining concern. Also passed the psychic early, is that true? I don't think so. That one I'm a little bit skeptical of. No, we haven't gotten the psychic yet? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Can we clear that? I mean, we definitely can. So it's not worth a reroll. Like, we can just move some of the copies and not get full DNA value. Okay. We can also just get full DNA value if we draw reasonably. What would happen if you blueprint the Baron? We'd score a lot more, but get a smaller hand size from the DNA, so we'd make less money. But we don't need... So that's what we'll do in the future. We just don't need to do that now. Let's just clip so that we can free up the Hanged Man. Okay, -1 card here should still be fine. No, it might not be. Okay, so 1 is the threshold. We might want to take some tarot cards in with us. But, like, if we draw poorly, again, we can just move one of the blueprints to the mime, or to the Baron. We don't have to go, like, full DNA. I don't dislike the idea of maybe getting some tarot cards involved. Let's roll a couple more times. Okay, that should do it. It's pretty impractical that we... Yeah. Free. Can we get a spaceman counter? Because it feels like he's been awfully quiet for a while. Telescope. Not that important. When do you switch to steel? When I need to. We could skip for the double tag, I think. is going to be a big number. All right, we may need to start adding slowly some steel. Not because, like, I need the score, but because we got the DNA and all these blueprints so early that, like, I don't want to have too much of my deck gold cards right now. Don't need you. Thank you for your help, though. You're way too early. Okay. Well. Let's take the skip. Boss blind can only get worse for me. Alright, spaceman. Eh? You coward.
Well met.
Lacto, thank you for the 3 months. You gotta copy him? That would be a bad idea, though.
Well met.
Aurora, thank you for the 5 months. All right, it's brainstorm time. Kurt, thank you for the bits. Death good. We'd like to find some steel still. Judge me? I've been ejected. Let's buy this to block it. I mean, it isn't terrible odds. Let's still see if we can get some steel, though. I will have to sell the spaceman, but I don't think he'll mind. He hasn't been doing anything anyway. Fev, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Not a real boss blind. Okay. You need to die. Oh my god. Well, he was begging for his life right now. He wants to be spared? Yeah, but we'll see. Shadow, thank you for the bits. Chom, thank you for the gifted memberships as well. Appreciate that. The only thing that can spare this the Space Joker is me rolling into a brainstorm right now, alright? So, if you like the Spaceman... There we go, we finally hit it. Did we already see Verdant Leaf, though? Yes? Okay. And there's nothing keeping the spaceman alive other than a brainstorm roll. Sold 6 cents? Okay, that's right. That's right. So really for anti-16, the only thing we care about is... Because they're all blueprints, probably Amber Acorn. Let's start making some steel. This is just getting pathetic now. Heart isn't really a big deal because, like, we have way more jokers than we need for this situation, right? So losing one of our jokers doesn't actually mean anything into the heart. Like, I think we could get through even if it ping-pongs back and forth between Baron and Mime. Alright, I'm gonna rip the invisible now, just because it tells me how much I need to reroll for the brainstorm. Unlucky. He died for nothing. Alright. Well, that's just better. I don't know how hard I'm supposed to roll here. Can, thank you. Or John, thank you for the gifted subs. Can. And John, thank you for the super chat as well. Right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water and find this brainstorm.
Well met.
No, no, no. Ah. You thought we had a lot of money before. It's also fine to have the rebate here because, like, we need to make more steel to offset the abundance of gold that we have. Hand size important. I think we need that eventually. We also need the retcon. We do now have Cola as a live pickup too. I'll sell a rebate for a Cola. It's possible it's even worth selling a Brainstorm for a Cola at this stage. Jimbo. Spaceman's back. I still have quite a lot of non-kings that I need to clean up. Okay, it is Crimson Fart. This is a good blocker. Wow. Blocker for it. I love money. Okay, Mr. Krabs. Stop pocket watching. This is my money. I have something in my eye. It's called an eyeball? Oh. Yeah, I'll get a spoon to remove that. It's the ashes of Spaceman. That might actually be true. Do we roll it again? I don't think I can actually take the Midas Mask here. We probably take it into the boss blind. I think, yeah. Jimbo's gonna die again, though, so. Sure. I think the DNA might finish before the... We'll see. I'd still rather have a Brainstorm, but... Now, let's check this. Okay, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Literally $1984. Someone call up good old George Orwin from the Animal House. Sorry, George Orville. Orwell? God, the bait is just so easy with some of you. Orwell and Animal Farm? That's just embarrassing. Y'all are making it too easy. Brainstorm? Nope. Alright, who is it? Okay, that one's kind of annoying. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we want everything on you still. That was maybe, like, potentially the the only thing that could go wrong here. Hand size? Alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, jokers are done. It's just vouchers now. Okay. This probably makes more sense. What am I rolling for? Oh no. It's funny though. Is pair enough? No, because we have to get DNA value, probably. It could be. I just don't care, man. It's not that hard to get another 2K. You didn't last time? Yeah, last time we got E33, we would be minus one additional card in hand. We'd be up a joker, though. Right, because we are up a blueprint now. I think we can do it. It's kind of a risk, though, right? We're also up hand size, so maybe we can. Test hand? The problem is we can't, like, effectively test a hand, right? I guess we can into this. We just won't get DNA value. Let's take that. Surely that little bit will help. Alright. Let's go for some X. Yeah, we've got a much bigger hand, don't we? Let's just try it like this. Because we can beat E26 with a high card at least, so there's really no risk. I think this is just fine. Might need steel just to be safe? Nah, I don't think so. I think we could do full gold and be fine. Yeah, we're at like E40. Yeah. I didn't think about how much stronger I got from last ante to this one. So let's just do that and not worry about it. With 2 steel, yeah, like, again, we can do 0 steel. As long as they're all red seal, I think we're fine. But let's just make it identical so that we don't risk anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah. No matter whether we have steel or not, this is optimal copying. Alright, we just need... We need retcon. And we have what? Six antes to get there? That's a clear? I don't think we... Well, there's the serpent. That's going to give us a lot of money at least. Nothing worth picking up an Ecto for now. Nope. -2 hand size is not a good idea for a build that relies heavily on hand size. Our jokers are perfect. The only thing we need is one voucher. And money, yeah. But, like, money's in a pretty good spot for anti-18. Even a brainstorm isn't enough to compensate for the -2 hand size? Okay, but it could be. But then we spend thousands of dollars rolling down for a brainstorm that we don't need. So if we don't need something, why would we put the run at risk when the jokers are perfect for something that we don't need? Does burglar compensate for it in the super late game? Yep. But we have to... It puts the opportunity to get to the super late game at risk. is the whole point. Like, we're not going to nan-inf harder if we have a brainstorm than if we don't. We still just kind of die in the same spot. Alright, so we... DNA first. Wow. Steel. Yeah, I still need more steel. I don't know if I can play another hand even copying the DNA still. Just because we're getting so much additional hand size here. 21. Maybe we could. I'm not. We've got enough money, though. Surely. Alright, just give me the retcon and make this easy from here. Well, there's still the, you know, annoyance of having to find the bungler. 3,000 is around the amount you want for this? Yeah, but, like, it's better to overshoot that than undershoot it, because the burglar, especially with magic trick, can be stubborn to find. Not yet. This is taking longer than it normally does. $500 for each engine and 300 for the burglar. Or 3,000 for the burglar. Well, yeah, but like, can't guarantee that. I don't think I want this at all. It's a pretty big whiff on the voucher front, though. It's gonna be close. Like, there are still quite a few vouchers that are misses here. We don't have any of the plus, like, we don't have Grabber or Nacho Tong. Yeah, voucher skip would go a long way. Yes, vouchers can return if you don't buy them. But buying this one just makes Taro Tycoon show up, which is actively very bad for us. Alvaro, thank you for the super chat. You want to get Nana before or after NT24? You can't get it before, so it has to be after. Or you can't get it before without cryptids, which we don't have. You don't need Grabber or Nachatong, do you? Well, no, but they're still live vouchers, right? That's why I was mentioning them, not because I need them. Right, there's only like 4 or 5 more vouchers that are going to be available to me. And unless I get a voucher skip. So it's very far from certain. Dick Hieroglyph, I think you need them? Yeah, I think so too. And we definitely did. But either way, it doesn't matter because we can buy time as long as we get Retcon. Retcon is absolutely critical. Like, Retcon probably more important than, or definitely more important than anything else, just because it allows me to, like, buy time re-rolling into the Serpent, right? We should still have enough here.
Well met.
Dodongle, thank you for the prime. Speaking of Retcon, you ever going to Sockon? Sockon D's nuts, got him. Come on. You gotta get better bait than that. Alright. Rages in chat for the voucher. Just give me the Retcon. Retcon D's nuts, got him. You're not gonna get me with the Sea of Thieves. We just posted a video with that one. Don't be silly. Alright, retcon, please. It is a voucher cleared, at least. So we're a little bit closer. But not what we needed. $10 free trips? Well, it's 20. But also, it is super important, right? Because all you need on Plasma Deck is to get chips. What's the word for biased political advertising? Propaganda? Why don't you take a propaganda at these nuts? Got 'em. Come on, chat. I've been streaming for almost a decade. I've heard them all before. Almost have enough money to feel good about chances? We already do. The money isn't the problem. Vouchers are the problem. Maybe if I say it more times, people will start to listen and or believe it. Or maybe people will start reading the pin that clearly outlines what is necessary. Maybe one day. Sanity, thank you for the super chat. I'm just gonna start ignoring the bait attempts because they're not getting any more creative. Matt, thank you for the super chat. I know you can't choose, but do you think Baron Mime or Idle runs are more tedious? I mean, Baron Mime, definitely. Just because you have these situations where you're kind of like in the waiting room. Getting an Idle setup is a little bit more active, and you also have just a lot more time scoring on a Baron Mime build. Alright. One more time. Retcon, please.
Well met.
Rick, thank you for the prime. Unlucky. No voucher skip. I think we can easily survive a -1 hand size though. The problem with that is it doesn't like clear. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 6 available vouchers. Eight? What am I missing? Oh. No, I counted the... I don't have seed money yet. That's 7.
Well met.
Z-Fins, thank you for the prime. What's the 8th one? Nacho, I'm counting Nacho. It's one that's not... doesn't have the first iteration shown here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, maybe I didn't count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8 with the seed money. Yeah, so it's 8. Those are not great odds, so we really need a voucher skip. Chat, we just talked about Nacho Tong. How are you typing Nacho Tong? I'm gonna lose it, man.
Well met.
Weasel, thank you for the prime. All right. This is one where it feels really out of our hands. It's just a matter of whether we get the retcon in time. I don't know what's meant to be in here. Maybe an immolate. Yeah, we're fine with -1 hand size. Or at least should be.
Well met.
Mad Stacker, thank you for the prime. Alright, please just give me the voucher, man. Or at least a voucher skip. Sell GNA for a Jake. It would be extremely risky to do so. I'd probably be better off selling a blueprint. Because then at least I can get Brainstorm back. I don't know. That will help with the burglar. That is a voucher cleared. But it is not the one we needed. It's gonna be close. I have 3 more chances at it. Right, because we have 23, 24, and then 25 would be the last possible hope. Three chances for 8 vouchers, yes, but some of them reduce the number of available vouchers. Please reroll 1k away for the memes. So the meme is just be stupid. I'll let you go ahead and do that in your own runs. I think you've got it under control. I still miss Spaceman? Okay, me too, but... There are some, like, not unreasonable negative jokers that could get us through anti-25, maybe just barely. Like, even a bean might do it. Like photo? Not at all like photo, no. Exactly nothing like photo, in fact. One more ecto makes this less likely that we get Naninf. So I'm gonna go ahead and avoid doing that. What about 2 more ectos? Now you're talking. Alright, retcon me, please.
Well met.
Fish plums, thank you for the 4 months. It's bad. 2 more chances. Wait, we just rolled the Flint back to back. On the bright side, that does mean a lucky serpent is still on the table. On exactly anti-25. I don't buy the voucher because it doesn't clear a voucher. It just makes the upgraded version... Oh, I copied wrong. Oh, no. I think it's still enough. Because we've got so much headroom. No, it's not enough. Yes, it is. Barely. Can't be making that mistake again. Yeah, let's do that. All right, we have 2 more chances.
Well met.
Flen, thank you for the donation, and Nitro, thank you for the prime. Atticus, thank you for the super chat.
Well met.
And Lebowski, thank you for the prime. All right. Game really making me work for it here.
Well met.
DOS, thank you for the prime. 2 more chances, chat. We can do this. Spy Hermit, thank you for the super chat. You have a love-hate relationship with Baron runs? Nah. That can be fun from time to time. I have a love-hate relationship with this voucher situation. Why don't you hunt for Brainstorm? Doesn't help. Wouldn't change anything. That's horrendous. That's 2 whiffs in a row. It's looking like GG. Let's see what our top end is real quick. It's compensating for the insane early luck, yeah, but unfortunately the early luck doesn't matter if we don't get the last remaining piece. Let's see what our top end is. Just potentially we maybe get 1 more ante out of it. We re-roll Amber Acorn. Don't have to anymore. I already did. We can keep a couple gold cards here. Imagine the anti-25 boss is Verdant Leaf. No point in doing so. That's impossible. Target Duck. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Looking for one remaining piece for a potential Nan-Nymph run here. So, we're hoping for... Oh, my God. You're hoping for retcon in the next shop. I don't know what the requirement for anti-29 is, though. It's possible we can survive, and maybe we get one more shop out of it. But I don't remember. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Casual runs like these don't happen too often? Sure they do. We just had back-to-back runs that were voucher locked. Alright. Moment of truth. Unlucky. We might be able to get there, though. I don't think we quite have enough, though. Because it's 4. Look for a bean, maybe. This bean is net positive over. The DNA, at least. Like, even a negative juggler would probably get me through this right now. Doesn't even have to be a negative bean, necessarily, I don't think.
Well met.
Edu, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Not looking good. That's a shame. Is that better for my score? Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. We should probably run it through the calculator. I don't know if it's definitely worse or not. But I don't think it's better. What's our hand size? Hand size is 9. How much is it with DNA? With DNA, it's +4. It's +5 -1, so it's +4. So it's a 14 hand size.
Well met.
Or no, 13 hand size with the DNA. 9 without. Mime. Aaron. 4 blueprints. Marley, thank you for the super chat. Brainstorm. Optimize jokers. Okay. Red Seal, Steel, King. We have 9. It's actually a hand size of 8 when we play the card, right? How do I play a card in this? Oh my god, it's lagging so bad. Okay, we want here. Plasma deck. E69 this way. It's not even close. It's it is way, way higher with the extra hand size. It's not even remotely close. Unlucky. It was worth checking though. Bean me, dude.
Well met.
Oh, that's... Oh my god, that's so painful. We hit the burglar so early, too. GG. I mean, that's just gotta be it. Even if we hit at this point, we don't have enough money. Wrong negative. Unlucky. Serpent? Oh, no. At least we die poor, it's true. We're not even going to get to that point, though. Oop, especially not if I copy wrong. We might be able to get through this exact boss. Two to three hands should do it. That's not how this works at all. The only hand that matters is the first one. Watch this. Our hand size shrinks every time we play a hand, so we lose a significant amount of score. Calling retcon next ante. You're going to want to sit down for this. It was close to. Not really. Like, we knew we were already at E87. We weren't going to be able to beat the 9 E87. That's almost another, like, 10x our score right now. Is copying the Baron only better for score? Nope. Nope. We are maximizing our copy effects for score and have been for some time. I've got it under control. We just have hit our limit. Got real unlucky there at the final stretch, unfortunately. which is a shame because the the start was just absurd. For a case where the Polychrome Joker might have made a difference, yeah, here, but again, does not make a difference here, right? And Polychrome is not likely to happen compared to the like other two options. Bye-bye, thank you for the bits. We're actually through this with justice? Yeah. Yeah, because of the Chad as well, but... actually, that could have been an out that I played towards. Unlucky. Alright. We gave it a go. That's gonna do it for me today. I don't really have time for another run like that, so, we had a couple good ones. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the Nan-Inf, but, sucks to suck, I guess. I will be back on Monday at the usual time, so thank you all for hanging out. New videos going up as per usual. I'm gonna go eat some food.